Hello, I'm Nate Mitchell, your North Horton AS Senator, and thank you for joining me for my third podcast. I have just a few things to tell you. First up within the updates, the Horton redecoration process. Last week I told you about, well, not last week, but the week before, I told you about the rearrangements we're going to be making to the dorm itself. Thank you. The dorm itself, we're going to have carpets and rugs and trees and other fake plants in there. So that'll be in there by the end of next week. So hopefully you enjoy. Next thing I have to tell you is the Horton Loose Change to Loosen Change fundraiser that Cammie, the South Horton Senator, and myself have arranged. This is an effort collectively with Horton to raise money for the International Justice Mission. That is an organization that rescues victims of slavery and oppression, sexual exploitation. The way it works is we have these little cups. Where was the cup? Oh, here it comes. Magic, ladies and gentlemen. Watch this. Whoa. Whoa! Up! In these cups, you will place your loose change, pennies, quarters, what have you, and you will use these things to deposit them into the proper box receptacles. Whew. Go away. Whew. Anyhow, the boxes will be on your floors by the end of this week, and put all the loose change into that, and at the end of the month, someone will come by and collect all the change, and we will together raise enough money for this organization. Anyway, moving forward, the Pumpkin Pie event is this Friday at 7 p.m. in Sutherland. It would be nice to see you all there. It's going to be festive. Anyhow, moving forward, the pumpkin contest for the dorm, the deadline is this Friday at 1 p.m. If you have a pumpkin on your floor that you are carving, make sure to bring that to the AS office. And as usual, Horton, I'd like to remind you all that we must win every form of competition to blow the other dorms out of the water. So please, if you've got a nice little carving of a pumpkin, deposit to the AS office by 1 p.m. on Friday, and it will be judged at the Pumpkin Pie event later that evening. Midnight Madness, November 11th. Please mark your calendars. It's going to be a fantastic event. The way this works, I can't tell you too much because it's a bit of a surprise, but one resident for the entirety of this dorm will be chosen to represent all of Horton. And that one person will be the representative for the entire dorm for the activity at Midnight Madness. So if this interests you, please send me an email with your name, of course. And the first person to send me an email will be the first person I decide will be the representative for our dorm for the Midnight Madness event. So please get your names to me before November 4th so we can move accordingly with all of this. And next up, I have a gentleman who I would like to introduce to all of you. He'll be here. Please take a listen.
Oh, hi. I'm Colin, and I'm Nate's right-hand man. I inspired the Horton Slip and Slide, and Nate planned it. But today, I would like to take a few seconds to express my ideas and thoughts toward the Horton community. Only being a freshman, I haven't met you all, but I do intend on it. I do know that Horton has a reputation. We have to live up to it. And so with that reputation, I think it would be awesome to have a few events that make the other dorms jealous. So if you have any ideas about such events, shoot me an email. And we can get to planning those with Nate. I will be walking around campus, so if you can find me then, we can also converse and get things done. Hello. Oh, it's your turn to get back on. Sure, no problem.
Thank you, Colin. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, in closing, I would like to leave you with just a few thoughts. It has come to my attention that this fire alarm business at 4 a.m. is a bit of a problem. So I would advise all of you wonderful Horton residents to not make popcorn at 4 a.m. Do something else, like perhaps go to bed because it's 4 a.m. or have crackers or perhaps a muffin. But please, don't make popcorn at 4 a.m. And if you must, push the popcorn button, not set it for 4 hours. That's my concern, voicing that to you all now. If you need anything, of course, anything at all, please contact me at the information here you see before you. I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. On a very serious note, I'd like you all to keep the Southern California area fires within your prayers. Please, our hearts are extended, and prayers go out to those who are being negatively affected. So please keep them in your prayers. And Horton residents, I do wish you a happy Halloween. Please be safe. Make sure your Halloween is free of satanic and pagan influences. And I shall see you next week. God bless. Take care.